arrived ahead of them. As he went ashore, he saw a great crowd, and he had compassion for them, because they were like sheep without a shepherd, and he began to teach them many things. When they had crossed over, they came to the land of Gennesaret and moored the boat. When they got out of the boat, people at once recognized him and rushed about that whole region and began to bring the sick on mats to wherever they heard he was. And wherever he went, into villages or cities or farms, they laid the sick in the marketplaces and begged him that they might touch even the fringe of his cloak. And all who touched it were healed. Well, I'm going to tell you a story this morning about a donkey. Now, I don't want you to think I'm expressing my political convictions by telling you a story about a donkey. Because when I first arrived in the U.S., one of my friends, it was in 1998, one of my friends gave me a tie with an elephant on it, and I had no idea why I was so welcomed in Texas. Till after my cultural incompetencies made me aware that that was an expression of what they thought my political convictions. So no politics. So Marianne Brissett, who's co-founder of the non-profit organization Spirituality and Practice, tells a story. And it's a story about a donkey. Once upon a time in ancient China, the people of a village received orders from the regional governor to build a shrine for the emperor. If they could meet the completion date, the governor then would reward them handsomely. The chosen location for the shrine had a well, so that became a problem. So they needed to fill up the well before construction could take place. So what did they do? They brought in a donkey to transport piles of sand and mud to fill up this well. Well, it didn't take very long for an accident to occur. The donkey got too close to the exposed well, lost his footing, and fell into the well. The villagers tried to lift up the poor donkey, and they couldn't do it. Nothing they did could bring out this donkey out of the well. So after many failed attempts, they realized that it is going to take too long to try to rescue this poor animal, and they're not going to meet the construction date. And keeping that day in mind, they realize that if they don't complete this project by that due date, they are going to lose a lot of money. And the donkey just was not worth it. So they proceeded to shovel all the sand and mud into the well, thinking that they had no choice but to sacrifice this poor donkey. So when the donkey realized what was going on, he began to wail pitifully. And if you've ever heard a donkey wail, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So the villagers heard this, and they totally ignored it, because that value of the donkey wasn't much in comparison to that reward, and that's all they could think about. So after a while, what happened to that donkey? Was he dead? Did he just give up? The donkey was alive and well. When the mud and sand rained down